Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So I'm coming on, guys. It is Monday and it's around 6:15 and I'm starting dinner. Now what I'm making is some crinkle cut, homemade crinkle cut french fries, and I'm going to make some fried pork chops. Billy, I'm not sure if he's going to have pork chops. He might have chicken drumsticks or he might have leftover pasta from last night. I'm not sure yet. I haven't spoken to him yet. He hasn't called me yet. So we'll see. But right now I'm going to get these fries going. Alright. I bought this thing a couple of months back. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I keep forgetting to use my pickles, to do my pickles with this. I think I did it one time. They come out really cute when you do your pickles with this. It's really good, guys. Cheap on Amazon. I don't want them too wide, so I'm just cutting them down the middle. Like that. Pretty simple. So I called the doctor because I just feel like this congestion is still happening and I don't want it to get worse. So I called the doctor and she gave me an antibiotic. So I gotta go pick it up tomorrow. I couldn't get it today. So yeah. It's just better because it's in my chest and I don't want any issues with it. So I figure better to be safe than sorry. Because, you know, I don't want to end up in the emergency room, in the hospital. I can't. I can't ever, but I can at this, really at this time. So, yeah, so, she had no issues with giving me an antibiotic. Woo. I did a virtual call. I couldn't get there. Come on. So yeah. I don't know if that's enough. Let's see. I'm going to bake them. I'm putting them in the air fryer, but I'm not going to air fry them. I'm going to bake them. So I'm going to put some olive oil, some salt. Where is the pepper? And then we'll put some garlic powder and onion powder. Yeah, they're french fries, but they're potatoes, so gotta season them up, otherwise they're gonna taste like nothing. And we'll mix up see what this looks like. And I might make some more, cut some more up. All right, let's get the spray and just spray this, just so it doesn't stick. I might even make some cheesy fries. We'll see. All right. Let's see. So it's Frankie, me, and Bill eating. So let's see, Frankie. Yeah, I think I'll cut like one more up. Put these in there to season them up a little bit. Come on. That should be good. Onion, pepper, salt, and garlic. And a mix. Sauce. I'll just do this last little one. Has to be done. I'm just going to mix them around here because it has all the seasonings all over it anyway. I guess just a little other seasonings. Can't not do it, guys. Okay. I'm going to put these in for 375 for like 12-15 minutes. I don't want them to burn. A lot of times they get away from me and they get too crispy, and I don't like them like that. So I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put them in cautiously. Let's do bake 375 at, we'll do 15 minutes. All right. And I have these potatoes left over. I'm gonna make something with them. All right, I'll put them aside right now because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to just fry the pork chops up. I'm not going to bread them or anything. I'm going to fry them for a couple of minutes on each side because they're very thin. Pork chops and me don't have a great relationship. Whenever I make the boneless ones, I work so hard to make, that's different. I work so hard to make sure that they're not tough and they don't overcook, but they always seem to be tough. So I don't know. I prefer the ones with the bones, so I got these this time. I don't know what happened to this one. Somebody cut it somewhere, but yeah. So oh, they smell fine. So I'm just gonna season them up and fry them up, but I'm gonna wait because they're gonna cook very quickly. So I'll season them up, and then I'll let them sit while I wait for the fries to be almost done. I might make some cauliflower. I have some cauliflower in there that needs to be used. So do you have Jen? Alright, let's season these up. Wash my hands first because they're a little bit greasy. Let me get the cauliflower out. So I have it in the refrigerator. I have the fresh cauliflower. I had bought broccoli and cauliflower, and I used the broccoli already. So I want to use the cauliflower. I don't want it to go bad, guys, you know. Close to that time. Put this over here. I have no paper towel. Gotta get to the store tomorrow. Some of it looks a little funky, but I think it'll be okay. I think it's just, it's getting to that point where it's going to be turning soon. Seriously. I love raw cauliflower too. Frankie won't eat it. He doesn't like cauliflower. season the, well, first we'll get the cauliflower in. Guys, I'm on a mission. 1 second. Why does everything disappear in this house? Got it. Last year, I was on a mission to get to my 1,000 subscribers. Now, I'm at 1,278, and I'm gunning for 2,000, guys. I'd like to do it by the first of the year. I like to do it by 2024. If I don't, I don't. Not a big deal. So I'm just asking everybody to please subscribe to my channel, share and like, and just, yeah, because it really helps my channel grow, and I really want to grow my channel, guys. So if you could just do that, pass it on to your friends, share it, like it, hit that notification button with that bell, because when you hit that notification button, YouTube recommends my videos more. So if you could do that, I really, really appreciate it. I'm putting salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder in here just to season this up. It really would help. Really would help me, and I would really, 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 really appreciate it. So don't forget to hit that subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot of new things on this channel. Some fun things. Some entertaining things. And after the shower, I'm really going to step it up for but more content, different content. You know, more content of what I used to do. You know, I haven't done a lot of stuff that I used to do. So after the shower in 2 weeks, I'm going to start getting on that, doing more stuff, and yeah, I'm just going to step it up a little bit. So I just wanted to let you guys know. So I'm going to salt and pepper these. Oh, my back hurts today. Salt and pepper them. And garlic powder and onion powder them. Usually those are my go-to seasonings, guys. Onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, Italian seasoning, basil. Those are really the seasonings that I really cook with. Really my go-tos. And I have a lot of other seasonings that I use, but I just use them for specific things. That was onion. This is garlic. I'm going to turn them over. I'm not going to put olive oil on them because I'm going to fry them in a little bit of olive oil. So that would be silly, wouldn't it? Do it twice. Garlic, onion, let's get this I keep calling it broccoli. Get this cauliflower moving and shaking. Those fries, let's say, they have about 3 minutes. I'm gonna go shake them up and see if they need, I have to probably add more time onto it, I'm sure. But I don't think the time is done. Give them a little shake. And I'm going to put them on, I'm going to stop it, and then put them on for another, I don't know, 15 minutes. And let me get the frying pan out. Cooper's outside. I'm going to put some garlic in there, guys. Let's put these over here. Cut up some garlic. Wow, look at that garlic clove. That's huge. Be fun if it's bloody. Traveled 69 miles to see you. I begged you to want me, but you didn't want to. Alright, I'm not going to cut them too fine because I don't want them to burn. I don't want the garlic to burn. Piece by piece, you surrender me. I'm singing Kelly Clarkson, guys. I'm always singing a song. Smells so good. Just enough to cover the pan. Get off. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that noise. All right, let's throw the garbage out. So yummy. I'm gonna put this on the lower flame because I don't want it to burn. Gotta cook. It has to cook a little bit slower. That's what I'm doing. Let's throw this out. Alright guys, let's shake those french fries again. cooking nice. They're cooking nice. So I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes for the to do the here it comes. To do the pork chops because I don't want them overcooking and I don't want them sitting for too long. Come on. That's a good boy. What are you doing? You say hi to everybody? You say hi. Can you say hi? I don't think he can speak. I'd like to think he can, but I don't think he can. I gotta do something with those potatoes now. Put them in a Ziploc with some water, I guess. And I'll make them tomorrow, something with another meal. Hey, get out of that bag! Look at him, he's always investigating something. What are you investigating? Huh? What do you think you're doing, little boy? Well, big boy. What are you doing? You had your other food. Your other food is in there. These are looking good. All right, guys. The fries are doing good. I'm gonna check them now. Like I said, I'm watching them because they really, every time, not every time, but the majority, a lot of times that I make them, they end up being too freaking crispy and too crunchy. And then you can't eat them. So I'm watching them carefully. I just spoke to my husband and he wants the leftover pasta. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some more Alfredo sauce to go on it. Yeah. All right. See, they're coming good. Because I made that Alfredo TikTok recipe with the marinara and the Alfredo, and it definitely, I didn't put enough sauce in it, so it needs more. It definitely needs more sauce. So I'm gonna make some of my own homemade Alfredo. It needs a lot of sauce, so what it needs. I think what happened was, guys, that I put too much pasta in for the amount, that wasn't enough sauce for the amount of pasta that I put in. Because, of course, I've made a little bit too much pasta. Because that's what I do. If you know me, you know that that's what I do. And I've been trying to do much better with that because I have to. I'm going to make a quick sauce here. It takes my husband 35 minutes to get home, so by the time everything will be good. I'm not blending this freaking thing right now because I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just gonna put it in here. This is what I'm gonna do, guys. Okay, make a quick thing. I'm going to put some garlic, and I'm using minced garlic because it's quicker, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put a little bit of garlic. I got this garlic from the Dollar Tree, and I tell you right now, I'm not that thrilled with it because I feel like it's very oily. I mean, it is an oil, and I happen to like it in oil, but I think there's way too much oil in here. That's just my opinion, but it is what it is. So I'm going to put 2 teaspoonfuls of garlic. I'm going to throw these in. Okay. Take a little bit of the water. Now that shut off, so I keep going for paper towels. I don't freaking have any. Can't stand it not having paper towels. It really aggravates the crap out of me. But it is what it is. All right, where is the little squeezer thing? All right, I'm gonna just put this light on a minute, guys. So I'm gonna squeeze these. I'm gonna crush these tomatoes. I could get my immersion blender out, but I don't feel like doing that now. I don't feel like doing that. Trying to do as least as possible right now. Give me a second. Where is it now? Give me 1 second, guys. Nah, I can't find it. I swear, when I can find one thing, I can't find another. That always happens. All right. I thought I could find something that I wanted to use, but I'll just crush them up as best as I can. Let's season this up. God, I left Cooper in here with the pork chops. You know how dangerous that is? Raw pork chops on the counter. He's sitting literally right there. Like, he doesn't miss a trick usually too, and I do. You know, like I forget. Obviously, I walked out of the kitchen like 3 times already, and left him to his own self. He could have had a ball. I just want to crush these as much as possible because husband really is not crazy about the tomatoes. He's more of a tomato sauce person. But of course, I can't find the rest of the other part of my immersion blender because I found it and now I can't find it. Everything disappears, guys. There's like a black hole in this house. I just don't know. Just don't know. Alright, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to fix that thing up. Let me check the fries and make sure they're not overcooking or anything. Still going? Oh, it's done. Yeah, those are almost done, guys. Let's put some Italian seasoning in here. Some parsley. So I'm going to reconstruct this a little bit to my own thing. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Italian seasoning. Some basil. And I'm going to put some grated cheese in there. Okay. Some grated cheese. All right. Just getting all the seasonings off of there. All right, so this is good. It'll be a little bit chunky, but that's okay. So this I'm gonna let simmer on low for about 5 to 10 minutes, and it'll be good. So while I'm doing that, put this in here. I'm gonna take you this way, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with this Gazzetta Mama thing. Now, I definitely added too much pasta to the ratio. It was just too much. So what I have here is the mozzarella. That's and the chopped meat. And they said to put the chopped meat on top. I think I should have mixed the chopped meat in. I personally think it should have been mixed in. And that's really what I'm going to do now. I'm going to mix it in. Because I just think it's better that way. This I'm going to continue to keep. I'm going to keep this cheese because that cheese is going to go back on the top. And see this too. Because like all the marinade, all the Alfredo to me was stuck on top because they said to put it over the chopped meat. So I just think it wasn't assembled, you know, correctly anyway. So I'm going to mix this up like this, okay. So it will be distributed more. And I'm going to make some of my own homemade Alfredo sauce. Okay. There we go. So the chopped meat is kind of mixed up out all around the pasta. This is what we do in this household, guys. We create. That's what it's all about. All right, so let's get my stuff out for the so I got some whipping cream and I have some sour cream. I make my Alfredo sauce 2 different ways. My mom, growing up, always made it with sour cream, a little bit of cream, butter, grated cheese, and all that. What the hell was... Oh, okay. That got me scared there. That's how my mom always made it. I tend to like it with a little bit of cream in it, with cream in it, so I add cream to mine. She mainly didn't. She used to just use sour cream. That's how she made her up. And this is cottage cheese. Alrighty then. But since I have the heavy cream and I need to use it anyway, I'm gonna just use it. Why does that do that, the water? The water always gets into the all right, I'm taking the fries out of there now. Because I usually leave them in there, but I think that's a big mistake. Because then I think they cook more. You want to leave them in there to keep warm, but meanwhile they freaking cook more. So I say, perfect, guys. And this way, if they have to, like my son heats his up a little bit, they won't be like overcooked. All right. What was I doing? Okay, so this is what I do. I have some heavy whipped cream, like I don't know, 2.5, 3 tablespoons of sour cream. This is one of Jen's favorite meals, okay? Alfredo, fettuccine with like shrimp, that's her favorite. But she's become very lactose intolerant, so it's very difficult for her to eat any more like really creamy stuff, so she has to be really limited, which doesn't make her happy because it's one of her favorite things, so she really has to be limited now. So I'm just going to mix this up. Come on, Linda. I'm not making a mess, I swear. I swear, guys. I'm going to put this in the oven, too. I'm going to put it back in the oven. And I always put a little bit of butter in here. So this is basically my Alfredo sauce. Okay. Italian seasoning. Some basil. And that's it. Ow! Did I put parsley in? No. That sauce is just about done. You know, it's ready. I mean, it could cook longer, but it's not. It's still going to be good now. I always taste it. Alright guys, see this consistency there? That's about how I want it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pour all this all over it. Let's mix this up. This way it's distributed all through. Because like I said, I felt like it was just too much in one spot. And like, I was like, where's the Alfredo, you know? So, I mean, I probably could have put more Alfredo in with all this freaking pasta, but it'll do what it is now. I'm not going to make any more, it's fine. And then we'll put the regular gravy on here, in there. All right. Okay, guys. Ow. That kind of hurt. Yeah, I made a little bit of a mess, and no paper towels. But what else is new? Not no paper towels, just making a mess. Because Linda's very, does that. Yeah, so now it's definitely moister. This is how my family likes it. And this is how I like it. So I'm going to put this in the oven. Now, I'm going to cover it. And then I'm going to put, I'll put some mozzarella on it in a couple of minutes. I have this foil here. Oh, this is what I want to do, yeah. I'm going to put that on there. Because I'm going to end up putting more mozzarella on top of it anyway, so we'll just do that. Can't waste anything, guys. So, let's put this in there. All right. All right. That's done. All right, guys. Here's my shredder. I'm going to shred the rest of this cheese here for the top. All this stuff that I'm using, like I've had in my fridge that I bought on my budget shopping, you know, because money's been really tight and all that. And all these things that like I bought, I'm utilizing, which is great because that's the purpose. Utilizing what I have and buying the least amount that I can possibly buy. And yes, there is a top to this, but who knows where it is? Nobody knows where it is. I don't know. It was there. It's gone now. And so, yeah. So you just got to be careful that you don't get your fingers cut until I find it. And this is what I do. You got to make do with what you got, guys. One of my YouTubers, my YouTube friends, who I really enjoy, I'm not saying anything bad about her or anything. She'll know who she is. I love her. But she said maybe I would get more subs and views if I was more organized. Like if I organized my stuff before like I came on, like I organized all my seasonings and all that. And you know, she might be right. She really might be right. And it would be less stressful. You're definitely right, Missy. You're definitely right. It would be less stressful, but it's kind of what I do, you know? It's kind of me. Like I did get all these out and it like beforehand, and it definitely did help me in that aspect. and it does make me feel less stressful. But it's just kind of what it is what it is what it is. That's usually the way I do things because I'm very chaotic and very hectic. It's very hectic and chaotic in my kitchen, and that's just Create with Linda. So you know, I'm not gonna. I don't. You know. I'm not saying it wouldn't be. You know, I'm gonna definitely try to do that because I think as far as stress goes, it definitely does bring the stress level down of not worrying about getting it out and finding it, and, you know, and that's, I have to organize myself better. She's definitely right. You're definitely right, honey. I definitely have to organize myself better. I've just been so crazy the last couple of months with everything that's been going on. My head is just not in anything. My head is all over the place. That's the problem. So once I get myself together, things are going to get a little bit, things are going to be a little bit different. But I'm very happy with, you know, this is just the way I am. So, you know, it's me being chaotic. That's me. So yeah, but I appreciate that so much. I appreciate all your comments. I always say a comment down below, and I mean it. Good, bad, indifferent. You can say whatever you want. Because everybody has their own opinion in this life. You know what I mean? Not everybody's going to feel the same about things. All right, so let's put this pan on. We're going to put it on low. These friggin' things, I'm going to watch. They're not going to overcook. I can't overcook them because I swear to God, if I overcook them, I'm just going to run away because I always overcook them. And it's just, I try my best not to. I really do. I try my best, but it seems to always freaking happen. So, I don't know. All you can do is try your best, guys. All you can do. Wait for this oil to get hot. Literally, I'm gonna cook them like 2 minutes on each side, and that's it. And then they're gonna be freaking done. Every time I make pork chops, I always take my pork chops out when they're a little pink because they also cook after you take them out of the pan. Okay, and growing up, my father used to always laugh at my mother, and years after my father got divorced, he would always say things about my mother's pork chops. He would always say, "Your mother's pork chops? Oh my God, they were like shoe leather. They would be like shoe leather." So that always stuck in my head, and I always kind of remembered that. So, you know, raising my kids and feeding and cooking for my husband and all of myself and all of that, I always was a kind of I was always vigilant about not overcooking my pork chops. But most of the time I do, and it's not even because I don't try. It's because it just freaking happens. It's annoying. I just really try to watch. And these are really thin. So, I mean, I've tried making, like, the really thick ones. And then I said, oh, maybe if they're thick, they won't over... They just become like shoe leather. I don't get it. But a pork roast, I can make, like, a pork roast, a center-cut pork roast. Comes out amazing, like butter, like amazing. So pork chops are very, very frustrating for me. But lately, I've been craving them, pork for some reason. I don't know why. I just have been. And yeah, so I saw them, they were on sale, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get them. And let's just hope this time, because I'm telling you, I said this last time too, I'm never buying pork chops again. I'm never buying pork chops again. But when I saw them, I was like, oh, I want pork chops. Because you always see people making them, and they always look so juicy, and I've made them where they're delicious sometimes. They come out perfect, but sometimes they don't. So, I don't know. Let's just see, guys. These are thin, on the thinner side, so they're definitely going to be, they're not going to cook long, but I have to make sure this oil's hot. I don't want it too hot. I should have put some salt on these freaking fries. They're good. They're good. They can be warmed up a couple of minutes in there. So good. That potato thing is so awesome. That sizzle. Another minute. I mean, these are so thin, literally, these are going to take, like, not even kidding, 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and they're out of there. I want to little sizzle on them because I want them to get a little bit brown, you know what I mean? So guys, comment down below what you guys are eating. I gotta get my antibiotic tomorrow. Julie and I have a couple things to do tomorrow. I have to go get my dress for the bridal shower. And we have something to do before that. So, husband's working tomorrow, so I'll have her take me to get my, maybe I'll have her pick them up first for me. My antibiotic. Now I'm making all these pork chops because this was what was in the package. I'm not gonna take I probably could have took a couple out and froze them, you know, for like when I make my Italian gravy, but I just didn't do that. So my son will eat 2 or 3, and I basically eat like off the bone. That's what I'm gonna eat because that's my favorite part. So. I always do that, guys. I apologize. I really do. If I zone out. I got a text and I zoned out and I completely forget that you were. It's terrible. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with you guys. I love you guys. I'm crazy. Here's the cauliflower. Did I set the timer? I don't think I did. Alexa, did I set a timer?
There are no timers
No.
set.
Guys, my taste buds are still crappy. I don't even know how long these are friggin' in right now. Not long, I'll tell you that much. And I'll tell you another thing, they're not going to be in that long. They're coming out in about 2 minutes. I think hubby's home. I'm going to put the cheese on the pasta in a minute. And yeah, oh, sorry. See, this is what I mean. Like, if you ask people about my channel, they know my channel is not like a perfect channel. Like, my channel is a mess. I'm chaotic. I drop things. I spill things. I burn things. Sometimes I overcook. It just is what it is, you know. And that's who I am. And that's my channel. So I can't change that, you know. But I will definitely take. I like to hear the opinions and stuff because I always would like to learn, you know, learn there's a better way to do something, or maybe, you know, and so I definitely take that into consideration. So I do appreciate all of those things. And I'm literally taking these out. I'm not cooking them anymore. I'm not cooking them anymore because I'm telling you, it'll be done. I don't care. I'd rather eat a pink pork chop than a friggin' raw one. I'm gonna overcooked one. Hi.
Alright.
husband's home. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? My friends.
How am I supposed
I'll
to
do
be
that,
talking
guys.
to?
All right, guys, so here it is. Look at that. Does that look amazing? It's going to be so good. That's there. We got the cauliflower, and I got the pork chops. Like I said, I cooked the pork chops 2 minutes. I swear to God, if they're overcooked, I swear I'm going to throw them against the wall. Hopefully they won't be. I'll show you my plate in a minute, guys. All right, guys, so here's my plate. Cliff note, well, whatever note it is. I ended up ruining the french fries. I put them in to heat them up, and I don't know. I was so confused. I was so unfocused. I put the bacon, I don't know, I put the thing on and it was on too long, and I forgot about them, and there they are, crunchy. So my son won't eat them. So that's it. That's it. Pork chops are pretty good. Got those out in time. And the cauliflower is delicious. So that's what's for dinner tonight, guys. Thank you for coming along with me on this crazy, crazy, crazy channel called Create with Linda. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow, and I so appreciate it. Hit that notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And thank you so much for coming into my kitchen and creating with me. I appreciate all of you. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.